the lamp on. Oh my goodness, I woke up so congested. Okay. Let me sit on a blanket and see if that helps. And I think I'm going to put a sweatshirt on. It's a little chilly. Oh man, I got cold. But I have little boxes on, so I don't know if it's because I'm not wearing pants. Hold on, I'll get a sec. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Runaway ring. Runaway ring. Ring. All right. Let's see. Almost 8. I gotta leave here at 9:30. Okay. Let's do this. You, them, and Queen of Fire. So we'll do fire next. That's what I was intending on doing that anyway, actually. I kind of thought about just mixing it up, but we'll leave it at this. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Good morning. Welcome. Ooh, welcome to members. I shall see you this week. All right, fire. The 1st to the 15th. Aries. Damn. Super duper provocative here. 4 of Fire, Queen of Fire, the Tower. I mean, I was using these cards yesterday, and these didn't come out to this extent. You could get caught. Careful someone's not taking pictures of you. 4 of Fire, Queen of Fire, Tower. Could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, but I'm just staring at it like I'm speechless, like I don't know what to say. So yeah, careful somebody is not watching. Make sure the window is shut. Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups. Again, make sure nobody's watching. It's a big message for you guys. Or I don't know if you got caught. Or sexting, sending videos. I don't know. Porn, like all the above. We have borderline obsession here. It could just be with thoughts. You got 2 8s and 2 9s. 89, 89, 98, 98. Excuse me. It's burped. Not almost, I did. The 9 and 8. The message from your angels that the 9 and 8 combination, significant phase in your life is coming to an end. With this, other events will also have endings as a result. Consequential, subsequential. I can't even. Your consequences ending as a result. The number sequence is a message that you are going through a chain of events in many parts of your life are slowing and stopping. Carefully, you don't repeat recycles. Okay, my mouth doesn't want to work. Cycles. This is borderline obsession. This is happiness. This is, being stuck in your head in regards to something. And the 8 of Cups is wanting to be with somebody again. So, again, this could be somebody addicted to sex, addicted to porn. There could be some type of an addiction. So, a significant life event will come to an end. With this, other events will have the consequences as endings as a result. The number sequence of this message is that you're going through a chain of events where many parts of your life are slowing and stopping. It's interesting. You could be moving, switching locations, moving in with somebody. A storm could damage the roof. Careful if you're masturbating, because I think those are her fingers. Might not be, but I think so. But there's the shadows over there. There's like an entity or something here. Possibly. I mean, that could just be I don't look at it as an entity, as an addiction. Some people do, but You sit with this one for a minute. So we got you, them. I don't know. It looks like your life is about to get exciting, and then somebody else is like, there's consequences over here. Subsequential, not subsequential. Subsequent. I'm almost positive it's subsequent, but for some reason I'm not sure. Subsequent. So like later. Come on. That is subsequent, right? What does subsequent mean? Coming after, something in time following. The theory developed subsequent to the earthquake. Occurring after or later. In order of succession. This is an interesting read. Good morning. What's the energy shade between you? First to the 15th. Got the Lovers. The Queen of Wands again. So I'm starting to think this is probably somebody else's thoughts. Ten of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Everlasting love. Definitely have a past life here. Sage of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I mean, tens are ending as well. This is endings here. The Tower is an ending. Something could be ending with a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. You do have Scorpio. You have Gemini. You could be relocating. This is very exciting energy, but it's like excitement within the house. But that, again, this Tower can be the King of Air. He looks shady as fuck. And cold. Looks crazy. Ace of Air. So there's going to be some type of communication here. Somebody's all up in their head, probably linked to this. Like this is supposed to be you or them. No. You, them, overall energy. But I feel like making love. I feel like I don't know where you're at. You're supposed to be here. So again, it's one of those readings. I think this just happened in Capricorn, where it was other people's energy. Or you think someone shady as fuck, or just cold. You could be dreaming of somebody, wanting somebody, imagining somebody, pleasuring you. Because, I mean, you do have the Lovers up here with the Mother of Wands, which is right here. And then the Ten of Pentacles and making a decision to move forward. You definitely have a past life in Egypt. With this energy. What did I do with those cards? Are they over here? Yeah, I think they are. I just want to pull on what this past life is for you. Because this could still be karmic. Or you could be going through like a past life regression. Or I said it can be karmic. Sure as shit. Karmic. With this Queen of Wands. So I don't think this Queen of Wands is good for you. Aries, Leo, Sag. So I feel like I'm reading for a masculine, and I could have sworn this just happened with Capricorn's reading from yesterday. It's like the energy swapped, or it's karmic. It was karmic in a past life. It's karmic now. You're repeating the lesson, and that's why I said careful here with cycles, because it's like it comes later, but like this, I feel like this has already happened. And someone here is a wee bit obsessed and does want to come back, can't stop thinking about you, almost like sexually. Again, careful that, especially if you're masturbating, no one's listening, watching. Make sure your curtains are shut. This could just be like fantasizing, but I feel like there's something else with somebody is thinking about somebody else. That came out with like Virgo. You got the 9 of Earth. This is confidence with the 4 of Fire. But somebody could feel really insecure here. Look how little that person is. But this woman is not insecure. She's like, go for it. But again, like somebody's watching, somebody's looking in. But this energy is nervous. So you got a woman here. You got a woman here that's extremely confident. I mean, you could have an admirer of the same sex, because you have 2 men there and two women here. Not 2 women together, but I feel like this Queen of Wands is not you guys. Could be, but it feels like Not the Capricorn reading, but just how the energy is presented on the board, as if it's not like you're here somewhere, but it's not you. It's someone's thinking of you. Yeah, see the Queen of Fire. Now you have two women with the Queen of Air. So this could be a court couple here. So this could be you and you're cold right now. Or Queen of Air 4 at the bottom of the deck. That's too many. Very seductive energy. Somebody could be getting to know somebody here. That 4 Air really wanted to make an appearance here. It could be same sex. You could be an OnlyFans. You could be on OnlyFans. Or somebody joined OnlyFans. Somebody could have found out with the Tower here. Or you got some type of creep here. This King of Air, he looks sketchy as fuck. And again, it's like a film. I think somebody could have filmed you. Good morning. Somebody could have filmed you without you knowing, or like a private investigator. Sometimes that can be a lawyer. Careful. Again, I cannot stress, like either somebody filmed you and they're watching it over and over and fantasizing, or they filmed you without your permission. I do feel like someone is a little scared of somebody here. It seems to be like a karmic. And it's like there's a cycle being repeated. And there's obsession. What's this 9 of Pence? That's the Knight of Wands. That's like intense sexual energy. With the Queen of Swords. But you've been hurt and you're cold or they're looking at you as if you're intelligent. You have it's almost like you have a masculine looking at you and a feminine looking at you, fantasizing about you. And if she's not fantasizing about you, she's like imagining you with the person she wants to be with or is with, but this other person is thinking of you. That was actually the Virgo message, the last Virgo message. But in regards to Capricorn, it's the line up down here where it's like, I don't see you here as clearly as I did with Taurus and Virgo. So there's obviously with lovers, it's not always multiple people, but here it looks like there most definitely is. And again, this could be somebody watching porn, but I want to say in one of the earth signs, I said something about not as strong, but you guys watching, like you could just be watching a movie and you get triggered, but it wasn't this sexual. This is like extremely sexual. Like if somebody's not masturbating here, they'd probably have like blue balls. And you would probably be sexually frustrated as a woman. Well, the woman seems to be masturbating. So I don't. Oh, man. And this is like usually temporary, but no, this is obsession. Someone could have your hair. And it's Nine of Pentacles again, which is down here. It's somebody you're already intimate with, but now you're the Queen of Swords. But I think that with the Queen of Wands, I think this energy is with the Queen of Wands, but thinking of you. But it's the Virgo message, so somebody might have a Virgo, Mars, a Taurus, where your name keeps getting brought up. Or like somebody's given their opinion when you didn't ask for it, but your name's being tossed into the mix over here for some reason. And I don't even know if you're talking to this person. So this person has to tell this person something. And I don't know if there's like a family here. Someone's been together for a long time. But again, I feel like this cycle's over here being repeated. And again, that message of 9898. Something came later, they came later, you came later, I don't know. Now you got the King of Wands. Jesus. There's definitely 2 men and 2 women here. It's almost like how I spoke about swapping energy. But this is somebody who's fantasizing about being in your arms, hugging you. Somebody definitely wants to get back together and come back around. There's obsession is just starting, or the obsession is already there. So I don't know if you want this energy to come back around. Four of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups, holding back. Someone could be holding back in the bedroom. It's like 2 different women, but almost wearing like the same top or underwear. Maybe somebody found somebody's underwear. So I'm telling you, somebody's getting caught here. And there's no cards here saying you're caught, but somebody's fucking caught. So this to me has already happened. Like not recently, like a while ago. So I don't know if someone's getting caught again. An habitual cheater, an habitual liar. But this communication is kind of like shocking, or it's a lot for somebody to think about. And there's a 7 of Swords. Somebody wants to be back with somebody, or somebody doesn't want to let somebody go with the Ace of Cups. Somebody's got a lot of love for somebody too. The Hangman. So this energy seems to be a little more gentle, but I still don't know where you're at. And it is that sexual energy here that's here. And it's almost turning into obsession. So it's like their thoughts of you. But here it's not like really obsession. Here it seems like gentle, sincere. Like they have feelings for you. And the Hangman. So again, like they have to make some type of sacrifice. So there's some type of an awakening here. With the Knight of Pentacles. This is watch your back. Yeah, see, there's the devil. That's the guy that runs around in the locker room or the party like, I got the biggest penis. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. And again, watch your back if you're drinking. Or this is somebody who wants to seduce you, but it's sketchy. So again, somebody might act like they just want to see you and reconnect, but what they really want to do is videotape you. So again, it could just be imagination. gotta blow my nose. Pee. And text me back. See, I'm interrupting a read. And I hate doing that. There's a very interruptive energy here. Very interruptive energy. Yeah. I don't see that. Love you, bye. All right. Sorry. There is this clearly interrupted energy here. So I don't know if it's jealousy. There's no jealousy cards that came out, but somebody is repeating a cycle here, a very karmic cycle. What's going on here? How did that flip? When did that flip? Jumped in my hoop-de-hoop. I own that. This is somebody that wants like something fair or wants to make sure she's treated right. Somebody could be getting a reading on you for Pentacles, holding back. You could actually be a YouTuber. You could be a reader. And this person is holding back, but because there's somebody else and they don't know how to separate or find balance with something. Somebody here looks like they're just choosing to stay with a karmic energy. Again, you have lust here. I just picked those up weird. Like the way I picked those up felt weird. This is justice with the Sage of Cups, but it's also lust. How did the whole deck flip? What the fuck is going on with these cards all of a sudden? Some of you are definitely like a card reader, and it's like they're holding back or you're holding back. This is supposed to be shared energy between you. There is lust, Page of Cups, seeing something long term, but they're still dealing with that long term. And you got the Sage of Wands there. Again, another fire sign. Lots of fire here. Not really making a decision there. With the Three of Swords, there's some heartache, there's some disappointment. You got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Oh my God, the cards are falling. You gotta be fucking kidding me here. Well, I don't think this is my spiritual's tower. I think somebody's literally... I just feel like there's a phone locked. Somebody's watching your videos. I don't know if somebody recorded you without you knowing. There's like obsession here, but it turns cold, or you do have to watch your back here, because if you're fantasizing about somebody, you're fantasizing about the wrong person. It's almost like whatever you experienced with them gave you that hope, that desire, that projected thought, whether they did it intentionally or not. So it like the energy stuck with you. But this is more lust, desire. I don't like it's different. And then this energy is telling me like this is coming back together. It's very gentle energy, back in your arms again, dancing with the Eights of Cups. But then this energy of holding back, and it's right there too. I think there's definitely a past life here, and some of you are going through past life regression. There's definitely a couple women, a couple men. And it's the court couples. Queen of Air, King of Air. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. So, like, you're over here, they're over here. Somebody is going through your social media. Like, there's obsession here. Obsession to the point, do you have to worry about it? Like, safety? Not really. Some of you, again, you could have a pervert here, so be careful. With your windows, that type of stuff. Again, somebody could just be watching you over and over. I don't think this is a message of you waiting for somebody else to reach out, because it wouldn't be the Tower. It would be more like Eight of Swords, a Page, a Knight. It wouldn't come with the Tower. And if this speaks of the depth of a Scorpio energy, you wouldn't be in the air energy. So there's like shocking news, or somebody sees somebody's phone, or somebody like... lightning, sudden change, or shock with this Queen of Wands. And that would make sense with this Tower. So it hasn't happened yet. It's gonna happen, but it hasn't happened yet. This, I mean, there's two different men, two different women. This is like living like two different lives. Wanting two different lives, wanting two different men, wanting two different women, trying to separate it, but like liking having both of them. Like, does that make sense? Like, it's more than like having your cake and eating it too. Like, this is somebody who like even fantasizes about like one life with somebody, like polygamy almost. Like, that came in with like Capricorn. So somebody's Mars and Venus is got to be an earth sign here, or in a fire sign. There's so much fire here. You're definitely dealing with a fire sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus. I'm also getting Pluto. And that came through with an earth sign. So if you're just here to watch fire, you might want to get other messages in earth, because I don't remember what the messages were. That's why I really enjoy doing collective reads, because yeah, I can read it differently, a different story, but at the end of the day, it's still the same shit. And there is like repetitive cycles here, karmic cycles. Somebody has done this before, the same thing. And again, in this lifetime, they probably repeated the same thing more than once. So like there's lessons here too, and I don't even see lessons, but lessons should be here. And I do think somebody is like holding back from you, like their sexual desire, their lust. Like it's not just lust, it's desire. I don't really see, there is a little bit of passion here. I don't see a catalyst situation, because if it was like a current catalyst situation, because if there was, you guys would be on the same page. No one's on the same page here. It's almost like this energy knows if they move forward, it's going to be disappointing for somebody else. So they're still like in a karmic relationship. They're still dealing with the karmic, giving the karmic attention. With the Six of Pentacles here, giving them what they need, going out to dinner, paying for this, trying to find balance, trying to be a friend. But it's karmic. And they're holding back from you with the Seeker here. So again, that could be, there could be a religious thing here. And I said that in one of the earth signs, and I hate saying that to you guys, because I really want it to be separate. But like, again, like I just said to you guys, like, that's why I do collective reads. It's the Seeker, but it's also the Hermit. So again, be careful. You really might want to hold back here when it comes to somebody. And again, this is like holding back with the Nine of Cups. Like, you think they make you happy, but do they? But I feel like it's the opposite energy. Like, there's another lover here that makes somebody happy, but they're holding back because there's a Queen of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sag. It's a shit show. It's a mess. You got Soulmate with the Queen of Swords. Soulmates aren't usually karmic. So like I said, 2 women, 2 men. However it is for you guys. Soul contract. I don't even see a contract here anymore. So somebody could have, again, chose another cycle. Competition, clever, the other woman looking over your shoulder. Yeah, there's definitely another woman here. You got engagement, partnership, union. They could have been married. They still could be married. You have ascending. You could end up with somebody and their karmic is just like, I don't know, but this is freedom from a toxic relationship. So maybe you got away from this already. You know what I mean? Let's stay away. Like, but this is the other person thinking about you too. You know what I mean? So they could be going, because this is you, them, but it's like, though they're almost scared of this other woman. Like here, it acts like they know you're disappointed, or if they go in a different direction, the other person's going to be disappointed. But it's like, which one is it? Are you scared? Or are you sad? Like, choose one. Like, so somebody here can't make choices, proper choices, because you got the Two of Wands here, and that's all about making a choice. And the Sage of Wands is a messenger, and it does deliver news, and it seems to be like sad news. But somebody could also be using manipulation here, because again, it's like, choose one. Are you scared or are you sad? Reminiscing, looking through photos, videos. Not today. Putting boundaries up, avoiding a conversation. Yeah, you could even be dealing with a coward here, to be quite honest with you. So, somebody who doesn't take accountability for the things they've done. So if you thought somebody was coming back around, they're not. And eventually they will. But I think by then, I don't think you're going to give them a time of day here, because, I mean, look at this. You went through this with somebody. And this person is still going through something with somebody, because they're not making a definitive choice, because they don't want to make somebody else angry or hurt them, or it's a money thing. Regardless, it's karmic, and they're still not making the right karmic choices. And if this is you, again, be careful, because please don't make the same mistake you already made with this person. And it wouldn't be the first time you'd repeated this cycle. This is something you already went through with somebody. And when you were with this person, they repeated a cycle. And that's when you stepped out of it, whether they abandoned you, ghost you, went crickets, or you did the same to them. However it works, you know what I mean? Because you're not talking to this person. There's no fucking way. They're dealing with somebody else right now. And I think they're too naive to see that somebody, like, they need to watch their own back here. Like, every time they have this thought or imagination, it's hanging. They're not making a sacrifice. This is like watching your back, seduction, or just shady fucking shit. And then here, same thing. There's like obsession. But then you have the Queen of Swords. They could be obsessed with you and have feelings for you, and they want to be with you, but like, they're too scared. They need to soul seek. They're in hermit mode. And to me, this is like fear. They're not following their soul, because their soul is already telling them there's a soulmate out there, but they're still dealing with the karmic instead of, confronting the soulmate and confronting everything, really. I'm here in Sagittarius. So it could just be that house. It's the placement. This is literally somebody sleeping with somebody else, but they're thinking about somebody else. And it's continuously happening. It's, you know how like when you're with somebody new, sometimes you can think of the other person, and I think that's normal, you know. But this is like continuous. This isn't just, you know, until you kind of like move on, like no, you know. So I don't think this person has not shut down a karmic yet. They're still acting like they're good friends. Somebody could be holding a grudge. They're not dealing with the hurt, and it's, again, what goes around comes around. And I said this in another reading, and it was either like Taurus or Capricorn. Like this, like if this man was an habitual like cheater, repeating cycles, like the woman did it too. They're karmic and kept it from them. But I think the karmic got caught as well. And then this person got hurt. And it's like, how's it feel? So it's almost like no one's talking to this person, but this person has, I almost said mad stories in their head, and I don't use that word, so I don't know if somebody's actually like mad or there's a disorder here, because this person looks crazy as fuck. Could just be predator, a creeper. But something karmic is gonna shift up here, but it's also lust. I don't think it's them making the right decision. Not in the next 2 weeks. I like you, someone likes you, flirting, wanting to date, kisses, unconditional love, falling in love, healing from addiction, freedom from a toxic relationship. So this could be you getting out of that situation too. Self-indulgence, shadow work. This relationship's over, no second chances. So there could be a divorce here. Or it's just straight up over. Jump to my hoop-de-hoop. I own that. I don't know if somebody has a new car. I forget. I don't know what that song is about. Jump to my hoop-de-hoop. I own that. Where's my phone? Jump to my hoop-de-hoop. I own that. Nicki Minaj, Starships. That came through yesterday. See, you are dealing with a Taurus or a Capricorn. Mars, Venus, Sun, Moon, Rising. The meaning behind Starships. Nicki Minaj. Reaching one's full potential. Okay, so that wasn't yesterday. That was actually the collective read I did, because I purposely wrote that in the description. It was weekend energy that I did Thursday or Friday. And today's what, Sunday? So it was weekend energy. I don't remember what that was. Oh, yeah, it's like, just get out of this. It's over. Stop thinking about it. Stop fantasizing. Like, just go. I know it's the 10 of Pentacles. It's something karmic here. It's been a long time, but like, let it go. And it's also talking about going after your own desires. So I don't know if this energy feels stuck. Again, like there's another woman or another man, but like, go live your damn life. Health issue could arise, especially with stress. Move on. Someone's unavailable, waste of time. So like, somebody's like confession. Someone has something to tell you. So careful you're not like a rebound. Make a decision. Inner healing. Could be a gambling, some type of addiction. So somebody just needs to be on their way and cut their losses. You got divine feminine family. I think she did. I think this Queen of Wands went her own way. You know, to me, you guys are the Queen of Swords. And this person is still kind of like holding on to the Queen of Wands. So this is like somebody, see, this is a fucking problem here, because this is somebody who's fantasizing about you, but is still sad and holding on to a karmic. So why the fuck would you want to be with somebody like that? You're not going to get 100% of them. No fucking way. They're still sad and hurt. But like what goes around comes around. I think everybody's ignoring this energy, to be quite honest with you. I think they're probably sad and lonely and, you know, need to do some inner work here. And it's almost like they're shocked in regards to an outcome. But like, again, I'm hearing like what goes around comes around. Why are you holding on to somebody who has emotionally manipulated you? There's a woman that has been emotionally manipulating a man for a long time now. Using children, using money, using friendship. And I don't know if this energy is just naive to it. I think they were. I think they still are. Because it's almost like they want to move on. You were probably a catalyst. I feel like they want to come back around to you. I don't know where you're at. I don't know if you've already moved on. I just heard Gemini and Mercury. So, is it Mercury retrograde again? Mercury retrograde 2024. But Pluto is retrograde too. So, yeah, somebody is going through the ringer here. Which signs are affected by Mercury retrograde? Aries and Taurus. April 2nd, the planet will go in retrograde. So we came out of that. Don't be surprised when messages are misinterpreted. Adjustments needed. Be careful. Taurus, suppressed feelings, self-sabotaging behaviors, being forced to face your fears. So somebody with Gemini, difficult groups, projects, Cancer, you may encounter frustration, potential problems. Hold on. So where's the fucking dates? August 5th, April 1st to April 24th, August 5th to August 27th. So I don't know where, so it's not retrograde right now. I don't know if it's in Gemini though. So there's something with Mercury here. So this could be happening since April, which that was all the eclipses. And I want to say I got sidetracked. I was looking at comments and then I got sidetracked. And I think somebody said there's a cycle that's happening now. since all the eclipses, and I don't know what comment that is and what video it was on. Let me go to my comments. I got sidetracked. I can't find it. Not all comments pop up on this. It takes a day or two. Let me go in the other way. View channel, live. Let's see if it was weekend energy. Nope, because I'm curious now. (333). I believe the transit of Mars, Chiron, conjunction once again is illuminating eclipse energy that we had in April. Okay. So this has been going on since April, or it has to do with the eclipse. Jupiter training Pluto. Wasn't that some shit? I was going to say, like, pretty sure Pluto's got it covered. But I didn't know if you was speaking of like somebody's Jupiter, which is Sag, and, you know, and they're going through something, trining Pluto. Okay. And Jupiter came out yesterday. Oh, it was my finger with the ring. No, that was actually weekend energy. So it's starting. But this energy is not doing anything because they know it's going to cause a tower. So it's weakness, you know. So be careful, like just get your best advice. My spiritual's best advice. So I don't know if you're still healing from this, whatever happened, but stay, I don't know if this is like stay away from this energy, continue to keep the distance. Spirit could have separated you for a reason. Or there is a separation going on. Somebody's healing, just, you know, especially if you're feeling the energy, just refocus. You're ascending, focus on ascending. Shift your focus. So some of you guys, you might get triggered by this reading. That you're still dealing with somebody who is staying stuck because they're allowing somebody else to feel stuck. Somebody here is acting like a friend and they're not. They're nosy too. I heard she's nosy. She wants to know, you know, who you talking to, what are you doing? As if like this person just has to cut this person off and they haven't. And that's a problem. So they're going to keep repeating something. Even if they're separated, even if there was a divorce, guys, they're going to keep repeating something. Because they're not separating themselves from this karmic. And it could be a family member, it could be a mother, it could be, you know, their kid's mother, their own mother. There's a maybe here for some of you guys when I'm saying stay away from this energy, so please do be careful. because you don't, Spirit's like, you want to get caught up in this? Because say they are coming to you, the red flags you ignore now will haunt you later. And date night, say they do come back around. They act like this person is like their best friend. But this person, this Queen of Wands is not good for this person. So to me, it's got to be a family member. Go out, challenges, make a decision, inner healing, patience, intimacy. You know, it's funny. I went to go pick up Mia yesterday, and a guy came out of the gas station and had the biggest smile staring at me. No, he was going into the gas station, turning his neck as far as it can go to like look at me. And I smiled at him. And I was like, wow, how did you see me through the tinted windows? And then, my apologies. And then, maybe he was too tired. I don't know. He walked out and we both grinned. The grin was even bigger. And then I think I even texted Mia. I'm like, it was kind of like flirting, but like not flirting, but it felt like flirting. I said the guy that just left the store was totally flirting with me. So she comes out, the guy's back in the truck, and he's sitting there for like 5 minutes, and I'm waiting for him. I'm like, is he going to come out of the truck and say hi and ask my number or like what's the deal? And Mia kept coming out, and then eventually he ended up leaving, and I watched him leave and go like around the corner, but we stared at each other. And I was like, okay, well, I guess he didn't want to knock on my window. But I said to Mia, like, it was nice. It was kind of like flirting. You know what I mean? It kind of made me feel good. Like, oh, okay. You know, so I think that's a message from my spirituals. Like, it was like a magnet. He was like a magnet staring at me. And typically I'm the other energy where I'm like, oh, why are you staring? Like, it's uncomfortable. But it was not uncomfortable yesterday. I was just kind of like, okay, you gonna knock on my window? Mia's like, Ma, he was like in his 50s. I'm like, I know, but I like older men, girlfriend. We were laughing. But it just felt good. So I think you guys are like somehow still stuck in this energy a little bit with thoughts, you know, here and there. And I think you really, really got hurt from this situation. Like, you also had to heal. Like, they're going through it too, but like, I think they're oblivious to like what you went through. You know what I mean? And that's the part that kind of like sucks here, because they're so focused on, I keep hearing like Robert De Niro. They're so focused. I don't know if it's when I went on to look at my phone, but they're so focused. They were so focused on their own karmic. They don't even like realize the pain that you went through. Like, you're still healing from this, even if it was years ago. You're still healing from whatever it is they did. Because you clearly repeated a cycle over and over with this person. It didn't get anywhere. So they could have even been separated at the time, and then they went back to this energy. So for my spirituals, you are ascending, and trust me when I say your aura is strong right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if you end up getting a phone number, or somebody hits you up through social media over here, because that's very confident energy. That's the King of Swords with the Ace of Swords. That's like coming in out of the blue with the Tower here. And if he actually knocked on my window to say hi, we probably would have exchanged phone numbers, but he didn't. You know, but it's just Spirit's way of like, look, Court, you know, like, you might not be looking for it or this and that. Like, I don't know. That's definitely a message for you guys, because I brought it up with this. So you are still healing. And somebody over here, you got signs with healing. Somebody over here, again, I think it's pretty unfortunate because they were so focused on the karmic, like, then you were left to just kind of like ponder or want. You got forgiveness, balancing of the scales. So I don't know if this person's going to want your forgiveness. I don't know if there's an Aries coming towards you and they're going to want your forgiveness. But this almost reminds me of like what? Taurus for Capricorn. It was one of them with forgiveness as well. When it came to healing, could have even been Virgo. You do have the Hermit up there. So maybe just forgive yourself for putting yourself in this situation. I don't know. Like, I feel like you haven't even talked to this person in like years or months, or a year. The world is not here. But maybe like you haven't talked to them in 4 months, 8 months, 9 months. It's been a while. And you're still healing from a cycle they repeated. Jesus. I'm sorry, guys. Like, this is tough. It sucks because this person didn't even give a shit about you. I mean, they did, but they prioritized a different woman, a different karmic. And that's, it's pretty awful. Some of you might end up with this person after lessons are learned. I don't know. It might be a long time from now with that 98 message. By the time they come back around, you might be with somebody else. There's something here definitely with Mercury. Your energy is way more intense than theirs. And they could even possibly, like I said, be scared of it. But they're holding back because of another woman. At the end of the day, her opinion, regardless of who it is, her opinion is influencing this energy. And if you're meant to be with this person's going to have to cut this person off. And it must be family. Because this energy doesn't want to cut it off. They want to act like they're friends. But their lesson here is to cut it off. And they don't want to do that. And the other one's acting like, we'll always be friends. Blah, 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 like, yada, yada, yada. Yep, lesson. Compromise. So, like I said, until this person figures out the situation, it's a big lesson here. Like, somebody here needs to break family conditioning. And they haven't. So again, you're probably I just heard communist. Yeah, I don't know what happened in a past life with you guys, but. Hey Siri. Definition of a communist.
As a noun, communist means a person who supports or believes in the principles of communism. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Yes.
As an adjective, it means adhering to or based on the principles of communism.
But it talks about a French writer. Definition of communist. Person who supports or believes in the principles of communism. I was left-winged and I was never a communist. You might go into business with somebody here with the Ten of Pentacles, because tribe is here. So there's going to be a person you go into business with soon, or within the next 10 months. Maybe you want to work solo, but it looks like there's somebody else here with tribe. So you might even create a community here. Say, even like a YouTuber, creating your own community. A type of government known as an economic system, a way of creating and sharing wealth. A communist system includes people that do not own land, machinery. Instead, the government and the whole community owns these things. Everyone is supported. Everyone is supposed to share the wealth that they create. So there's some type of team here coming in. The absence of private property, social classes. I just saw a video on that like a year ago. It's like taking down your enemies. This could have been a past life too. Religious persecution, ethic cleaning, forced collective visualization. This is a past life thing too. But you might completely tweak something. It'd be more than a tweak. I don't know what you're doing here. And you're not attached to that lesson. But you're attached to tribe with the Ten of Pentacles. So you have some type of new energy coming in over here with Justice, Page of Cups. It's something you're really going to like or work on. So focus on that. You are ascending. I don't know if this energy wants to come, but yeah, you're going in a new direction. I don't know if this energy wants to come back and stop you, or if it's these karmics. I'm not really sure. You got destruction, balance, justice. So again, be very careful here, because I do think someone's going to come around and attempt to. You got fall, twin flame, settling. Jump to my hoop de hoop. I own that. Just do it. Get on a new path. Over here with the Queen of Swords. Open up your heart. You attract more love. Somebody's in the middle of it trying to sabotage it with that Queen of Swords, with that Queen of Wands right there. I think that's a message for an Aries too, but we got an air sign. So somebody's kind of cold in their head. I'm in my head. You're in your head. And that air sign, that King of Swords is right there with the Ace of Swords, wanting to open up communication, divorce experience, and a breakup. So yeah, this again, this other woman is affecting this situation. I do think, like I said, there's a soulmate here, and this came in another read, and I said to you guys, it's kind of really unfortunate because the soulmate chose someone else over you. They chose a karmic. And as us being I just heard karmanist again. As us being the collective, the spirituals, you were probably, like I said, a catalyst, and you stayed long enough for this person to make the right decisions in regards to their life. Catalysts always stay long enough for them to pick up on a lesson, and they chose not to. They still chose the other direction. They still chose someone else. You know, and I think this person experienced some type of pain, like the same pain they caused you. It's almost like I heard as retaliation. Spirit made sure something happened here, but they're still acting like they're best friends though. So I mean, that's an issue. That's a problem. Unless they put up some type of boundary. But the lesson is not learned yet. And that's a problem. It's like people that have a kid's father or a kid's mother, and you always want it to be amicable, and sometimes it's just not, right? But it's like these are two people that feel like they're going to be that people. They're going to be those people. And they're not meant to be. And they refuse to see it. It's like two people that say like, oh, we only have each other. That's emotional manipulation. That's what that is. That's not unconditional love. That's conditional. Because I guarantee if you were to enter this person's life again, this person would be pissed and cut the other person off. And then the other person's going to be upset that person's upset because they're using emotional manipulation. Her love is conditional. Like, as long as we stay friends and you do what I say, you know, or, you know, acting like this would be devastating if they ended up with you, because they talk about you. It's very obvious. It's karmic. Everybody knows everybody here. You know? So this person has to really draw the line in the sand with this other woman if they attempt to come back in your life. And you guys might end up being friends. I don't know. It is a soulmate. Soulmates are meant to hang out together, be friends, work together, be together, whatever the case may be, you know. But they got to check this energy of the karmic. They have to put this energy in check. So, again, you have a masculine here. Could be a feminine, but you have a masculine here that has to break family conditioning. Like, and just go their own way. And not worry about what other people think when it comes to their beliefs or, you know, other people's thoughts, wanting to interfere without asking for somebody else's opinion. And this did a number on you too. So at some point there was a lesson here, even if you are a catalyst. You know, this person really fucking hurt you. So just know that you are ascending. Your aura is bright. Again, this person can end up being jealous of you. Like, you might never hear from this person again, but they're watching you. You got return. Settling. So okay. And Anthony is going to have to drive you home because I'm going to the beach after I drop Mia off at work. I'm leaving here at 9:40. I meant to tell you that yesterday, and I forgot. So I can either pick you up after the beach, or he's going to need to drop you off. Or ask Lonnie. So I don't, this is, it's a tough one here. You know, just, you are ascending. The energy is shifting. Focus on that. And I'll be back later. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.